I've decided to teach evolution for a number of reasons. Firstly, it's rather a topical issue, coming up as it is the 150th anniversary of what I believe is the most insightful book ever written, On the Origin of Species by Charles Darwin. Secondly, principles taught in this book are as relevant today as they always have been. And finally, there have always been many misconceptions associated with this subject, and I'm hoping in some small way to rectify some of these with this group of students. "150 years ago, there was many aspects of science which we didn't understand, and some we hadn't yet discovered. No more so in the natural science arena. There were many questions we had with no answers. Why do giraffes have long necks? Why have zebras got stripes? And also, why does my friend the caterpillar taste so bad? Why does he taste so bad? What we're going to try to do in this lesson is address these issues and come up with the answers. About 150 years ago, one man came along and made some very careful observations. And then he came up with an idea. A great idea. Some people say the greatest idea any human being has ever had. That man's name was... Does anybody know?
Was it Charles Darwin?
It was Charles Darwin. And what was his great idea?
That man evolved from monkeys or something.
Ooh! That's not a very great idea.
Evolution, I think.
Okay, something to do with evolution. All right. Look at my caterpillar. I want your ideas. I want your views. Doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. How do you think he came about to be so yucky? Think. What could have possibly caused him to taste so bad? Anybody got any theories? Yes, Inka.
Adaptation. Yeah.
Did he consciously think about it?
No, it just happens over time.
It just happens over time. That's an interesting point. Any other theories? Yeah. Okay, Tony.
The food the caterpillar eats, it's yucky.
That's a fantastic idea. That is a fantastic idea. However, doesn't that mean if it tastes yucky, isn't the caterpillar going to suffer because of it?
We might taste certain things that taste disgusting, but such as your friend there, he might taste some food that might be nice to him.
That's a good idea. Do you want a sweet?
Yeah, I'll take a few.
Have a sweet. That's two. Very good idea as well, Tony. Have a sweet. Well done. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to develop your ideas, okay, by doing a series of activities to put into practice the principles of natural selection. Now, I want to introduce you to your environment. You live in the jungle. Can I have 4 boys to form the jungle canopy? 1, 2, 3, 4. Out you come, quick. So we have 4 big, strong, tall trees. There you go. Marvellous. Thank you, chaps. Just stay right there. Okay, the rest of you are predators. You live on the jungle floor, okay? And you feed on these strange creatures which live in the canopy called wigglies. Now, there's a lot of you, and wigglies are in very short supply. To survive the day, you need to eat as many wigglies as possible. There ain't no friends in the natural environment. Every man for himself. Get as many wigglies as you possibly can. 1, 2, 3, go! Get them! Stop! Sit down! Take your wigglies with you! Quickly! Take them with you! Absolutely fabulous. That was a fight for survival. Really good. Who didn't get any wigglies? Put your hands up. Name and shame. Hands right up. Jackson, why didn't you get any wigglies, my friend?
People in my way.
People are in your way. Why didn't you barge them out the way?
I'm a nice person.
Because you're a nice person. What if you'd been a squirrel in a tree and another squirrel came and barged you out the way and you didn't do anything about it? What do you think would happen to you?
I'd die.
You're going to die. What do you think happens to you now? You hadn't fed today.
I'd die.
I'm sorry, you're dead. Who else? Melissa, what happened to you?
People in my way. I was at the back.
You was at the back? Ooh. At the back of the evolutionary queue, you mean?
Yeah.
So what do you think is going to happen to you?
Die.
Okay. How many people got more than 5 wigglies? Okay, very good. Who got less than 5? There's not much energy in wigglies. You've only got 5 or less than 5. What do you think is going to happen to you over time? You're probably going to starve to death, aren't you? Why do you think that was? What do you think you need to do to survive next time?
Be faster.
Move faster, maybe. Yeah. Maybe you're just not built to move fast enough. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're not aggressive enough. That's what it is. But nobody's ever going to find out because I'm afraid you're dead. You're dead. Who had more than 8? Fantastic. Well done, Martin. Well done, Eugenia. Okay, let's say then, to survive any one day, you had to collect 8 or above. Eugenia, why do you think you survived?
So I sold it off other people.
Do you think there's anything wrong with that?
Every man for himself, or woman.
Every man or woman for himself. Martin, why did you survive?
Because I just thought I might as well just stretch my hand as further as I could, or drag some off the floor. You know, everybody was trying to pick some, also pick some.
That's
off
quite
the
clever,
floor
so you
as well.
adapted then. So you
Yeah.
thought differently. Very, very good. Laura, what about you?
I just ran and snatched.
Did you care about the feelings of other people?
No.
Very good. Have a sweet. Martin, have a sweet. Eugenia, do you want a sweet? One this time, thank you. And Eugenia, have a sweet.
Thank you.
Okay, fantastic. What lessons, what's the key points that we can learn from that activity? In the wild, there's always what? Trishan, there's always competition. I like that.
Well done, Trisha.
There's always competition for what?
Food.
Sean,
Food.
only food?
Like shelter.
Could be shelter, yeah. It could be lots of things, couldn't it? There's competition. So there's always a struggle, isn't there? There's a struggle going on at all times in the wild. A struggle for what?
Territory.
Territory?
Survival.
Alison, there, very good. Survival. We're struggling for survival on a day-to-day basis, okay? So that is one thing to bear in mind and a key learning point that we need to understand. There's competition leading to a struggle for survival. Jackson, can I borrow you, please? Thank you very much. Can you just stand right next to me? This is a difficult game. Ready? Hands around. Spot the difference. Can you tell the difference between me and Jackson? Oh, I'm better looking.
He's got longer hair.
Okay. Why are we different?
You're taller, he's shorter.
I'm taller, he's shorter. Good. Some variation there. What else? Yes, Sean.
Skin color.
Skin colour's different.
Yeah.
Interesting. Anything else?
He's younger.
He is definitely younger, yeah. Marty.
Shape of your nose is different.
Shape
to
my
his.
nose, yeah. I've got a sort of curvy nose and he's got a wider nose. Why is this then? Why are me and Jackson different? We are the same species. We're both human beings, yet we look different. Why, Alison?
Because you have different genes.
Different genes. Oh, very, very good. What are genes then? What are genes?
They're the thing you find in your DNA.
Things you find in the... What do they do?
They're like instructions for the cells.
To do what? Why are my genes different from Jackson's? Do we have different genes?
Because you have different parents.
Different parents. Okay. So are you saying my parents' genes and Jackson's parents' genes are different?
Yeah.
So what do you think is one of the driving factors in all the variation amongst all of us? What is it? It's the fact that the genes are
Different.
and they are
Very.
vary because our parents are different. Okay, so there's variation. Thank you, Jackson. Just sit down for a second. So there is variation. There is variation. What do you think actually causes these differences? What causes them? Yes, Remy.
Is it like mutation?
Mutation, excellent. Can you explain to me what mutation means, please? What is it?
It's like when the cell develops something that's not meant to be there. Like,
Spot on. Really good. So it develops something that's not meant to be there. Something happens which is not meant to be there. What causes it? Why does it happen? When does it happen? Does it always happen on Wednesdays? When does it happen?
any given time.
All the time.
Over time.
All the time? Can we predict? Can we predict it?
You know,
So it's not, if it's not predictable mutation, what could we call it?
unpredictable.
What's another word for unpredictable?
Irregular.
Irregular,
Unexpected.
unexpected. Well, the word we use is random.
Oh, that's
Okay, random mutation. So there's always random mutation, which causes these changes. Now, in our next activity, we're going to try to model this, okay? I'm going to assign to you a number of key mutations, okay? So let's say you come up and spin on my magic wheel. Number 1. Somebody give me a good mutation we could have for going underneath the canopy. Yes, Laura.
Arms to grab more food.
I like that one. How about